Hello, good morning. How are we today? Everyone well? So we're going to do a bit of a posture session today. So it's not going to be quite so cardiovascular based. It won't be quite so hot and sweaty, hopefully. But it will be more sort of slow and controlled movements. So still working quite hard, just sort of smaller exercises to help with your posture strength, to make sure everyone's staying fit and healthy, ready for return to normal life, hopefully. So we're going to do some leg exercises based around your glute muscles to start with, and then we're going to move on and do some work for our upper back and shoulders. And what have I done here? And then we'll be good to go. So let's start with a bit of a warm-up. So start with, same as usual, just jogging on the spot. So because we're not going to do so much explosive work today, hopefully we won't need to have quite such a long warm up, because we won't be stressing our muscles in quite the same way. But we're still going to get warmed up properly before we start. So we're going to go down. We're going to do some mountain climbers. Okay. So on all fours, bring that knee in and switch legs. Let's see, actually, we're going. If you have any tight muscles, just make sure you give them a little bit of a stretch today. Okay. If you need to. Okay, we're just going to do a few lunges. Going to come down nice and slow and push back. Nice and controlled today. Holding that core nice and strong. Keeping looking forwards, don't look down at your toes, remember. All right, good job. One last one. We're going to go into our walkouts. All right, stretching down, walking forwards. Again, nice and controlled. If you want to do a press up at the bottom, and walk yourself back up, keeping those legs nice and long, nice and straight. Good job. Do a few more. All right, I'm going to do one last one. Nice. Okay, we're going to go down onto all fours. On those knees as well. We're just going to rock forwards and then back, all the way back. So your bottom's almost touching. Then come forwards again. All right, so you're almost laying down on the ground and then pushing yourself back up. Just loosening off those hips, and those knees, and those shoulders. Nice and controlled. 2 more. Good. Come up to the top, up onto your feet, knees off the floor. And we're going to step forwards with that foot, outside your hand, and then twist. Bring the arm up. Come back again. Other leg forwards. Twist. Switch to the other side. Remember twisting your shoulders, not your hips. Okay, we want that twist to come through your spine. Not from your legs. Good job, one last one. Okay. All right. How are we all feeling? All good to go? So, we got 3 different exercises for our legs to start with. So we're going to start with some glute bridges. We're going to do single leg glute bridges. Then we're going to do some step throughs with high knees. All right, and really try and get up onto our toes and activating those glutes. Then we're going to do some side leg raises. So I'll just go through those on the floor with you now. All right, before we start. So your single leg glute bridges, you're going to have one leg pushing down into the mat, one leg out. All right, and all you're going to do is you're going to push down, and you're going to get your hips as high off the ground as you can, and come back down until your bottom is just off the floor, and you're going to push up again. So your bottom shouldn't rest on the ground. All right, and then you're going to come up. And we're going to use the same leg. All right. So whichever leg you are pushing down through the floor with, that's the leg you're going to have forwards on these lunges with our high knees. Okay. So that leg's going to be forwards, and you're going to step back with the other leg, and then you're going to come up. And you're going to try and come up onto your toes. Okay. And squeezing through your bottom and your glutes. All right. Stepping forwards, up onto your toes. You're going to try and get that balance as well. It's quite tough. Okay. And then once we've done that, we're going to go back. We're going to do the other side. All right. Then we've got our side leg raises. So you're going to be on the ground, on your side, okay? We're going to make sure that our body's in a nice straight line, all right? We don't want to have our bottom sticking out backwards, all right? We need our hips forwards, and we need to be rotating our hips round, and we're just going to lift our leg up and down, nice and controlled, all right? If you're rolling too far back on that exercise, you're probably not going to feel it very much. All right, so I'll try and explain it as we go through.
Get ready.
So glute bridges with a single leg to start with. Ready?
Exercise.
Okay. About 20 seconds. 10 seconds rest. Driving those heels down through the ground.
Rest.
Okay, up you come. We're going to be stepping backward, remember, with that
Exercise.
other leg, keeping that leg you're pushing through the ground with forwards. All right, so we're using the muscles on the same leg.
Rest.
Really working those glutes. Okay, so we're going to swap sides. Single leg, glute bridge on the other leg.
Exercise.
And to help you balance, you can just put those arms down by your side. Try and relax your shoulders. Driving those hips up every time, as high as you can.
Rest.
Okay. Into those lunges.
Exercise.
Nice and controlled.
Rest.
Okay. Back to the first side again.
Exercise.
Driving those hips up. Push that heel down into the ground. Don't let that bottom rest. Keep it off the ground.
Rest.
Okay. And again, that same leg forwards.
Exercise.
Finding that balance, keep it controlled. Squeeze that glute at the top, push those hips forwards.
Rest.
Okay. Back to the other side.
Exercise.
Good stuff.
Rest.
Nice. All right, one last one. You ready?
Exercise.
Keep working.
Rest.
Good. Okay. So we're going to move on to our side leg
Recovery.
raises. Okay. Have a quick rest. Grab a drink if you need one. I'm going to do that actually. Whew. It's very warm in here. All right, so like I said, with those side leg raises, make sure you're rolling forwards. Make sure your hips aren't coming back as you lift your leg up. All right. Keeping that body in a nice straight line. I want your toes to point forwards. Okay? So straight forwards with your toes. All right.
Exercise.
Just up and down. And just squeeze at the top. Make sure those hips don't rotate round. Keep them forwards.
Rest.
Okay. Then switch to the other side.
Exercise.
Remember, toes forwards.
Rest.
Okay. Back over. Got two more, and then we're going on to our upper body. Toes forwards, hips round. Keep those hips. Closed off.
Rest.
Good stuff. So it may not feel as hard as it was the last few weeks, but it's really good just to do a little bit of work on specific muscle groups
Exercise.
that need to be strengthened to help that posture. I know my posture is not great. There's a lot of people sitting around at the moment who could do with some posture work
Rest.
just to help that muscle balance. Okay, good stuff. All right, we're going to start there with the legs.
Workout reset.
We're going to move on to the arms and the shoulders. All right, so our shoulder exercises we're going to do, got our W extensions, so we're going to be laying on the ground. We're going to keep our elbows up nice and high. Start in a W position, we're going to stretch up into a Y and then come back again. All right, so that's all you're going to do, nice and simple. And the next exercise you're going to do is your Y rotations. Okay, so we haven't done these, we've done a slightly different variation. You're going to be in a Y shape, again, arms off the ground as high as you can. And all you're going to do is you're going to twist your hands. Okay, so you get your little finger up and then your thumb up. Little finger up, then thumb up. Okay, and then just holding off the ground as high as you can. Then you're going to do your standing rotation. So you're going to stand up. We're going to bring our arms back, be in sort of a T shape. Okay, arms back as far as you can, and you're just going to rotate your arms again. And every time those thumbs back, try and make sure you're really contracting the muscles so that your arms stay as far back as they were when your arms were the other way around, okay? Because it starts to pull on the shoulder muscles more. All right, and then we're going to do some chest stretch rolls. So we're going to be laying on the ground. You're going to be in your Y shape again, and you're going to roll to the side. So you can just push off the ground with your foot, and you're just going to stretch out the chest across the front. And you're going to roll back to the other side, and stretch the chest out on the other side. Okay, nice and simple. Really just working on those shoulder muscles and stretching out the chest. So opening our chest out. It's going to help with our lung capacity as well. All right. So, are we ready? Y, W extensions, Y rotations, standing rotations, and then chest stretch rolls, and we're going to go through that 4 times. Okay, so we're going two rounds, and then we'll have a quick rest, and then we'll go into the next round.
Starting your Tabata workout. Get ready.
Okay, so W extensions to start with. Elbows off the ground, nice and high, and just keep them as high as you can. So you go from your W to your Y shape. And remember to keep your hands up as well, hands and arms as high as you can the whole time.
Rest.
Okay, and the next one being that Y shape, we're just twisting those hands around, keeping the arms and hands up.
Exercise.
Up nice and high, and just twist around. Fingers up, thumb up. Little finger and thumb.
Rest.
Okay, good stuff. Really should be contracting those muscles as much as you can to get the benefit.
Exercise.
Arms back in that T shape as far as you can, and rotate. Okay, there's a tendency to bring your head forwards as you do this. Try and make sure your head stays back as well. All right.
Rest.
Good stuff. Okay, and we're going to go into those chest roll stretches. Side.
Exercise.
Nice stretch, and then roll to the other side. Nice stretch, and roll back. Okay, if we stretch the chest muscles out, hopefully we'll find that we're able to further
Rest.
with our back exercises on the next round. Okay, back to those W extensions again.
Exercise.
Let's go. Arms up as high as you can. Really squeeze those muscles. Bring those shoulder blades together. If you're doing a maximum contraction, this should be really hard.
Rest.
And the same with your Y rotation as well. Okay, it should be pretty tough if you're really
Exercise.
bringing those arms up as high as you can. Little fingers, and then keep those arms up high. Come on.
Rest.
Okay, it's your standing rotations. Arms
Exercise.
back, twisting those hands. Keep those arms back, come on. Keep that head back. Don't let that head creep forwards.
Rest.
Oh, I can feel that now in my shoulders. Okay, and we're going to do those chest stretches. Just
Exercise.
rolling. Just use your foot, push you around.
Rest.
Okay, good stuff. Just have a quick rest, just to get some water.
Recovery.
And going back through that same thing again. Okay. All right, feels good. And obviously, if you want a bit more of a hard workout, you can always go back and watch another video I've done, or find another video somewhere. All right, but this is really good Really good work just to strengthen those muscles that you don't use enough when you're sitting around, if you're typing at your keyboard, working all day, all those things, okay? All right, you ready? 5 seconds. Back into those W extensions again.
Exercise.
Let's go, arms up. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Keep those hands up as well.
Rest.
Okay. Whew. And those Y rotations next.
Exercise.
Just twisting those hands, little fingers up, thumbs up. Come on, keep those arms up nice and high. Gravity pulls down those hands. Got to push them up.
Rest.
Ooh. Okay. Standing up. Arms out. Bring them back as far as you can.
Exercise.
Twisting those hands around. Bring that head back. Don't let that head come forwards. Just found myself doing it again. Come on, as far as you can.
Rest.
Okay. And those chest stretches again.
Exercise.
Just rolling out. And back to the other side.
Rest.
Okay, ready for our W extensions.
Exercise.
Let's go. Elbows up, come on. Higher. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Try and relax your jaw.
Rest.
Into those Y rotations.
Exercise.
Keep those arms up. Come on. It's the last round.
Rest.
Whew. Good job. Into those standing ones.
Exercise.
Head back. Arms back. Come on. Squeeze them back as far as you can. Squeeze those shoulder blades.
Rest.
Oh, I think I might feel this tomorrow. Into those chest stretches. And back to the other.
Rest.
Okay. Good job. All right. How are we all feeling? All good? Nice and loose.
Recovery.
All right, we're just going to do a nice little stretch off. And that's that for today. Nothing super hard. Just feeling that contraction, trying to get those muscles activated and working that you don't always use. All right, so let's start with some hamstring, shall we? Stop this.
Workout reset.
So I'm just gonna bring one leg up. Just gonna stretch down towards our toe on the other leg. Okay. Reach your toes, just go to your ankles, your shin. Make sure that foot is pointing straight up in the air. Nice deep breath. And as you breathe out, try and stretch a little bit further. But you've got to keep that knee nice and long, nice and relaxed. Leg on the ground. Okay, change to the other side. Nice and relaxed. Foot up towards the ceiling. Just take a nice deep breath, try and go a little bit further. Increase that stretch as it starts to ease a little bit. Good job. Okay. Gonna bring one leg across. We're gonna pull it in towards your opposite shoulder. Okay, so one foot over your knee. Good, nice stretch. And then I'm gonna change to the other side. Other knee over your leg. Pull that knee across. Nice deep breath. Good job. Okay, whilst we're sitting here, we're going to do a stretch for our hip abductors. Okay, so you're going to bring those feet together. You're just going to let those knees sink down towards the ground. Just try and relax the muscles in your groin. Let them fall by themselves. And feel that stretch. Nice and relaxed. Try not to hunch your back too much. Try and sit up as straight as you can. It's not always easy in this position. Okay. And then we're going to stretch those glutes out again. We did lots of work on our glutes today. So we're going to bring one leg across your knee here. We're going to lay back on our back and we're going to pull our knee in towards us. Okay, if you can't get to your knee, then go under your leg here and pull your thigh in towards you. Okay, either way, pulling across, and you should feel that down here in your glutes and up towards the hamstring slightly as well. Okay. Nice deep breath and release. Change, putting the other knee across and then pull this one in as well. Just remember, really try and relax the muscle. Relax, nice deep breaths. So pull it in. Don't pull it in until it becomes painful. Remember, it should just be tight. Yeah. If it becomes painful, then you're going to start damaging the muscle. All right. Good job. Okay, we're going to come up onto our one knee. Okay, 1 foot forwards. And like we've done before, stretching those hip flexors out. Okay, so we're just going to bring our pelvis, we're going to twist that pelvis round. We shouldn't need to lunge forwards really far if you're twisting your pelvis, bringing your tailbone down towards the ground. trying to open those hips up towards the ceiling. All right, you should find that you're stretching your hip flexors without having to do this big exaggerated lunge forwards. All right. But if you've twisted your pelvis as far as you can and you still don't feel it, then just slowly move yourself forwards. All right, bring those hips forwards without twisting your pelvis back in again. Until you can feel that stretch. Okay, we're going to change sides. Twist that pelvis and come forwards if you need to. Nice and relaxed. Nice deep breaths. And one last stretch. For our shoulders and our upper back. Okay. So standing up, just bringing that arm across. Pull it all the way across. Okay, really pull it in. Keep the arm up nice and high. So you're really getting the stretch across the shoulder and your upper back. Okay, if you let it drop down really low, then you won't find it works the right muscles, okay? Keep the arm nice and straight as well. Okay, just keep it relaxed. Pulling across. Nice deep breaths. And pull other side. Just imagine what you're gonna achieve today. What this weekend's gonna bring. Lots of sun. Hope you're gonna get out there, enjoy it. Good job today. Well done. Like I say, if you feel the need to do something more, you can always use one of my other videos this weekend. If not, have a good weekend and I will see you next week.